It might sound too philosophical, but it's unacting acting or acting unacting.
Bruce Lee, a true legend in every aspect, left an indelible mark on the hearts and minds of people worldwide. His extraordinary martial prowess and profound philosophical insights captivated audiences around the globe. In 1973, at the young age of 32, Bruce Lee passed away, yet his enduring legacy transcends time. Many of us weren't even born during his era, but we continue to hold this iconic martial artist and movie star in high regard. While Bruce Lee possessed a multitude of talents and skills, it was his martial arts prowess that truly set him apart. Some even pondered whether he possessed superhuman abilities. In this video, we delve into compelling evidence supporting the notion that Bruce Lee may have been superhuman. Join us as we examine 10 pieces of evidence that substantiate the belief in Bruce Lee's extraordinary capabilities. Number 10. Bruce Lee's remarkable strength. When one contemplates the term superhuman, strength frequently materializes as an emblematic representation, evoking images of superheroes accomplishing staggering feats of power with nonchalant ease. Thus, in labeling Bruce Lee as superhuman, it intuitively aligns that he would harbor strength surpassing that of the average individual. In numerous facets, this was precisely the case, though Bruce's physical appearance might beguile a casual observer into skepticism regarding his extraordinary strength. His physique, while not extraordinarily muscular or notably toned, concealed a power that verged on the mythical. An examination of Bruce Lee reveals not a giant, but a man of relatively modest stature and a physique that doesn't scream powerhouse. This discrepancy between appearance and capability invites an intriguing allure to his physical abilities. The deceptive nature of his strength becomes glaringly apparent upon viewing his training videos. Observe him interacting with punching bags, and a revelation of his strength unfolds. While most martial artists engage with punching bags, typically weighing around 50 kilograms, in a manner that emphasizes control and steady technique, Bruce interacted with them with a ferocity that belied his frame. Reports suggest that Bruce consistently confronted challenges when utilizing conventional punching bags. His punches would often puncture them, necessitating replacement. As a result, Bruce sought new challenges to satiate his quest for improvement. He opted for punching bags weighing upwards of 135 kilograms, nearly tripling the weight of standard ones, and it's presumed that his relentless power eventually tore through those as well. His unbridled strength was incongruent with his physique, which was not ostentatiously muscular, subtly reinforcing that true power is not always where one expects to find it. In the presence of such potent strength, encased in an unassuming frame, the assurance that one would not desire to be on the receiving end of Bruce Lee's punches or kicks is a safe bet. His physical prowess serves as a timeless testament to the multifaceted nature of strength, unbounded by mere physical appearance, and forever entwined with the legend that is Bruce Lee. Number 9. Rice grains and chopsticks. In the arena of martial arts, physical fitness forms an essential pillar, yet it stands not alone in sculpting an exemplary fighter. The role of sharpened instincts, particularly reflexes, the ability to swiftly think, adapt, and react to surrounding changes, is paramount. Especially when a fighter finds themselves ensnared in combat's precarious web, astute reflexes can spell the difference between triumph and defeat. Bruce Lee, legendary not just for his physical prowess but also for his obsessive focus, understood this intricate interplay profoundly and devoted considerable effort to meticulously hone his reflexes, ensuring they were a reliable ally in his combats. However, Bruce's method of training reflexes veered significantly from the conventional. Legend has it that he would propel grains of rice into the air, endeavoring to catch them mid-flight using nothing but chopsticks. If one recalls the 1984 cinematic classic, The Karate Kid, a memorable scene involves Mr. Miyagi instructing Daniel to catch a fly using chopsticks. It's widely speculated that this iconic movie moment drew inspiration directly from the legendary Bruce Lee, interweaving his mythical-like training methods into pop culture. Although Bruce was reputedly masterful in this unconventional drill, impeccably catching rice grains almost every time he thrust them into the air, there exists no video evidence to substantiate this account. Nonetheless, given Bruce's unwavering dedication and relentless pursuit of martial arts mastery, the possibility of such a feat does not seem far-fetched. His innovative, even unconventional approach to training underscores a pivotal message. Mastery transcends the mere physical. It intertwines relentlessly with mental agility and unbounded creativity, ultimately crafting a fighter who is as astute mentally as they are physically potent. Number 8. The Dragon Flag. The path Bruce Lee embarked upon to ascend to the pinnacle of the martial arts world was meticulously carved and nowhere near accidental. From a tender age, a powerful belief was instilled in him. He was destined to blossom into a formidable fighter. His life became an endless series of moments, each meticulously dedicated to refining his martial arts skills and enhancing his physical prowess to peak perfection. His philosophy was transparent. To be the epitome of excellence in his field, an unyielding physical condition was imperative. Bruce's dedication to martial arts was so immersive it teetered on the brink of obsession. According to his wife, virtually every free moment Bruce possessed was voluntarily surrendered to rigorous training, indicative of his unshakable discipline and unparalleled focus. He was particularly concentrated on cultivating his core strength, inclusive of the torso and stomach, with a staunch belief that this bodily segment was quintessentially involved in every nuanced movement and fighting technique. Refusing to conform to ordinary training drills befitting his destined greatness, Bruce engineered his own workout regimen, innovatively dubbed the Dragon Flag. This exercise demanded that Bruce lay flat on a bench, elevating his entire body with solely his shoulders making contact with the surface. He would sustain this position, manipulating the elevation of his body with a controlled, deliberate will for extended minutes. The Dragon Flag was not just an exercise, but a testament to his profound dedication and almost superhuman physical control. Today, the Dragon Flag is not merely an exercise but an emblematic legacy, pervading numerous martial arts training programs and exercise sessions globally. While it has found a place in the regimens of many, Bruce Lee's execution of the Dragon Flag perpetually stands in a league of its own, impressively unchallenged and emblematic of a mastery that harmoniously blended physical might with an indomitable spirit. His contribution to martial arts transcends physicality, embedding an ethos of unyielding determination and innovation in the corridors of martial arts history. Number 7. Bruce Lee's extraordinary exercise regime. Exercise, a ubiquitous activity, garners varied degrees of engagement from individuals. Push-ups and pull-ups, unarguably among the most popular exercises today, transcend the realm of fighters and athletes, permeating the workout routines of many due to their accessibility and efficiency. They require no specialized equipment and yet provide a thorough workout, balancing simplicity with a capacity to stimulate and invigorate the body. The complexity of these exercises creates varied thresholds among individuals, with some capable of executing 50 push-ups in a stint, while others may plateau at 10. But let's delve into a realm where the ordinary is splendidly eclipsed by the extraordinary: Bruce Lee's exercise ethos. Dwelling on a plateau far removed from the average person, Bruce Lee's exercise capabilities dwelled in a realm of their own. If an individual had a benchmark for push-ups, Bruce could effortlessly double it, without a shimmer of perspiration. Skeptical? Consider this. Bruce once underwent a test to ascertain the number of push-ups he could perform. Eschewing the conventional, he elevated the stakes, performing the test using only his thumb and index finger on one hand, and astonishingly executed up to 200 push-ups. His zest for pushing boundaries did not conclude there. When challenged to perform push-ups utilizing only his two thumbs, he still remarkably achieved over 100. The grand climax? In the domain of standard two-handed push-ups, which often present a formidable challenge to most, Bruce was purportedly able to perform over 1,500 consecutively without pausing. His unbridled energy and strength on the exercise mat were nothing short of beastly, and unquestionably, he was not the individual you'd wish to rival in a gym competition. Bruce Lee's extraordinary workout feats, embellished with a relentless pursuit of the next level, not only underscored his physical prowess, but also symbolized a metaphorical muscle. A will of iron, unwilling to relent, perpetually reaching for the zenith and redefining the boundaries of human physical capability. Number 6. A speed too phenomenal for film. In the grand tapestry of martial arts and cinematic history, Bruce Lee embroiders a distinct, unassailable narrative. His journey began steeped in martial artistry, dedicating a substantial segment of his life to mastering his craft. So when Hollywood beckoned, he had already sculpted himself into one of the most eminent martial artists globally. However, an intriguing obstacle loomed on the horizon. Bruce's almost supernatural speed was nearly his cinematic undoing, as the film technology of the era staggered beneath the weight of his velocity. During the 1960s, when Bruce snagged one of his pivotal roles in The Green Hornet, a superhero television series, movie-making technology was nosing its way towards its pinnacle, albeit with myriad challenges still to navigate. Bruce's speed was such a phenomenal entity that directors grappled significantly with filming him. The series, despite lasting a mere one season, was undeniably elevated by Bruce's stellar performance, propelling him into a breakout star status. However, the filming journey was anything but smooth, contrasting with today's advancements, where cameras can capture up to 240 frames per second. The movie cameras in the 60s and 70s teetered, often managing a mere 24 frames per second. This technological limitation meant that Bruce's meticulously choreographed fight scenes, peppered with up to 9 punches and 6 kicks within a single fleeting second, couldn't be authentically captured on film. Producers of The Green Hornet lamented that recordings often depicted Bruce as ostensibly static, his adversaries collapsing while he appeared motionless. A visual inconsistency birthed from his speed being too astonishing to be authentically captured on film. Ultimately, filmmakers were compelled to request Bruce to decelerate his actions to ensure they could be adequately tracked and recorded. His speed, too prodigious to be filmed with the available technology, is emblematic of Bruce Lee's legacy, an entity so phenomenally ahead of his time that even technology strained to encapsulate his essence, preserving it for posterity in its true, electrifying authenticity. Number 5. Notorious one-inch punch. In the multifaceted realm of martial arts, distinguished for its visually spectacular feats like shattering concrete blocks and extraordinary high jumps, Bruce Lee's one-inch punch burgeons above as a pinnacle of notoriety and awe. Unlike the stereotypical flashy displays prevalent in martial arts, the one-inch punch, quintessential yet explosively powerful, has imprinted itself into the annals of pop culture, even meriting a spotlight in the cult film Kill Bill. Originating from a mere inch away from the target, Bruce was capable of launching opponents backward, soaring through a staggering 5 meters, combining an enigmatic blend of precision, power, and incapacitating efficiency into a seemingly understated motion. What appears as a simple, proximate punch in reality draws from a deeply rooted, intricate coordination of body mechanics and explosive energy release. Scientists, like researchers from Stanford University, analyzed the biomechanics behind the infamous punch. Bruce's fist would journey through the scant one-inch distance in milliseconds, yet the deceptive simplicity belied a profound kinetic chain, initiated not in the fist, but in the legs. The lethal power of the punch was birthed from a swift, explosive extension of Bruce's knees, which catapulted his hip forward, subsequently propelling his shoulder and then his arm into a rapid trajectory. A subsequent swift extension of his elbow drove his fist forward, culminating in a final flick of his wrist just before the point of impact, augmenting the punch's velocity. By the time his fist made contact, Bruce harnessed the unified might of his body's largest muscle groups, morphing a seemingly understated motion into a cataclysmic force, estimated to be akin to the impact of a car crash at approximately 50 kilometers per hour. The victims of the one-inch punch, consequently, were not merely thrust backward, but were often incapacitated for moments, a testament to the stunning synthesis of technique and power. Thus, Bruce Lee's one-inch punch remains an epitome of martial arts proficiency, underscoring that true power in martial arts emanates not merely from physical strength, but from an adept orchestration of the entire body's kinetic potential. Number 4. Bruce Lee's powerful kicks. Bruce Lee's martial arts mastery was not only confined to his hand techniques, but was also markedly evident in his astonishingly powerful kicks. Known for his intense dedication to training, Bruce possessed a particular training shield that traveled with him virtually everywhere, serving as a constant companion and tool to hone his formidable kicking prowess. Inviting volunteers to don this shield, Bruce would practice his kicks, demonstrating a power so formidable that it could literally send people airborne. The sheer kinetic force behind each kick was not merely a testament to his physical strength, but showcased a meticulous understanding and application of martial arts principles. This combination of raw power and precise technique made Bruce Lee's kicks a spectacle, illustrating that every part of his body had become a finely tuned instrument in his martial arts repertoire, capable of spectacular, gravity-defying feats that continue to awe and inspire martial artists around the globe. His commitment to refining his skills propels Bruce's legacy, ensuring that his phenomenal capabilities remain etched in martial arts history as an exemplar of what unwavering dedication and mastery can achieve. Number 3. Bruce Lee's unbelievable trickery. With his dazzling physical prowess, Bruce Lee never ceased to astonish the masses. However, beyond his martial arts mastery, Bruce harbored a penchant for enthralling magic, albeit with a unique twist that once more underscored his seemingly superhuman speed and dexterity. The conventional sleight of hand, where a magician retrieves a coin from behind one's ear, was reinvented by Bruce to become a spectacle of his rapid reflexes and exceptional control. In his reimagined trick, a participant would clutch a coin within an outstretched palm, poised to snap it shut at the first inkling of Bruce's movement, aiming to safeguard the coin from his lightning-fast hands. Yet, Bruce's swiftness was so extraordinary that he unfailingly usurped the coin before the participant could even blink. His agility and precision were so meticulous that not a single individual could thwart his deft fingers from performing their rapid magic. Amplifying the complexity, Bruce added a mesmerizing layer. Not only would he seize the coin with imperceptible speed, but he would also substitute it with another, all within the minuscule time frame before the participant could seal their palm shut. A manifestation of masterful dexterity, Bruce's trick reflects not only his physical agility, but his capacity to ingeniously weave it into a playful, enchanting display. His intertwining of martial arts speed and nimble trickery unfolds a whimsical what-if scenario, pondering the potentiality of Bruce Lee, the martial artist, transforming into Bruce Lee, the mesmerizingly nimble pickpocket. His multifaceted abilities linger as a testament to the profound depths of his skills, forever captivating and defying belief in their wondrous execution. Number 2. Master of avoiding hits and teaching fightings. The legendary Bruce Lee, despite his established repute as a martial arts maestro by the 1960s, astonishingly continued to face challengers skeptical of his prowess. His name echoed across the globe, yet an array of individuals, whether in pursuit of conviction or perhaps simply drawn to the thrill of combat, persistently challenged him to street duels. While Bruce typically dismissed these dares, there were instances where he found it imperative to exhibit his supreme skills, and thus provided skeptics with undoubtable proof of his mastery. A notable occurrence unfolded on the set of Enter the Dragon, where a challenge was met not only with Bruce's acceptance, but a striking demonstration of his unbeatable agility and strategic combat skills. He seamlessly evaded every attempt at a strike from his opponent, ultimately immobilizing them against a wall with a calculated submission technique. Remarkably, after such a display of domineering skill, Bruce, ever the benevolent mentor, seamlessly transitioned into the role of instructor, explicating the methodology behind his technique even after a swift victory. His simultaneous mastery in combat and willingness to elucidate his methods embody a truly admirable aspect of Bruce Lee's character, an unparalleled warrior yet perpetually a teacher. Number 1. Bruce Lee's amazing strength and unforgettable incidents. Bruce Lee, a figure entwined with both cinematic charisma and baffling physical capabilities, left an indelible mark not only on the silver screen, but also in the physical world. His feats of strength and agility often exceeded the conceivable boundaries of human capability, leading to various astounding tales related to his martial prowess. In one particularly notable incident, it's reported that Bruce managed to dislocate a sparring partner's shoulder, and he achieved this with what he characterized as merely a light slap. It's imperative to underscore that the recipient of this unintended injury wasn't an ordinary person, but rather a likely well-trained martial artist. This person, presumably armored with significant self-confidence and physical strength, elected to engage in a sparring session with the legendary Lee. During the 1960s, Bruce's exceptional strength was discernible and widely recognized, yet his unassuming physique often served as a deceptive veil over his true power. His slender, unbooked frame belied a potency that even specialized training equipment sometimes failed to contain. Yet despite his visibly lean composition, his capacity to exert force was unparalleled, as evidenced by instances like the aforementioned dislocation. The aftermath of the startling incident brought forth a perplexed Bruce Lee, who reportedly was quite bewildered when confronted about the incident. From his perspective, his contact with the other martial artists was not particularly forceful. The concussive impact, which many perceived to be a potent strike, was, in his explanation, more akin to a light, controlled slap. Through numerous accomplishments and staggering displays of physical ability throughout his career, Bruce Lee cemented his legacy as one of the greatest martial artists to have ever lived. His incredible, sometimes almost otherworldly achievements have, for many, transformed him into a legendary figure, even perhaps a demigod of sorts, walking amongst mere mortals in his time. As stories of his remarkable feats continue to circulate, they perpetually renew awe and respect for a man who, while seemingly not bound by typical human limitations, dedicated his life to mastering an art of combat and philosophy. Which of Lee's incredible feats astonish you the most? Let's delve into these extraordinary tales in the comments below.